Hey guys, welcome back to the Music Mindset channel. Yeah, man. A lot of crazy stuff going on out there in the music world and stuff like that. Today we're going to be talking about some crazy stuff that your boy Donald Trump is doing, you know what I mean? I'm not going to voice my opinion on what I think about Trump, but I will voice my opinion on what I think about his campaign is doing to the music world, and that's that copyright infringement. I know some of y'all probably heard about it, man. I mean, you think about it. I struggle every day to try to create videos and avoid copyright, and bruh just out here just going doing campaigns and throwing anything out there, any song that he can find that accentuates what he's trying to do in a political stream. And now he's got himself in a little bit of hot water, you know what I mean? Old Kamala Harris was a little bit smart about what she is going to do with music. She went to Beyonce and asked her. I'm pretty sure there'd been a little bit of compensation in there, but she went and asked for permission and got that permission. But Trump's all over the place, man, over the last recent years, just taking people's song and out there dancing and whatever. You ain't got permission to first for nobody. I mean, how smart do you have to be to know that you can't just jump on those stage talking about some vote for me with somebody's music playing in the background and not have, especially, we're not even talking about the greedy people. We're just talking about anybody. If I got copyright on the song and I hear my song being played in a campaign, I wants to get a little bit of paid. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what the situation is right here. I'm going to let Mr. V-Man go more into what the situation is, and I'll come back and give a little bit more opinion on what I think about the future of this situation of using people's songs without even asking them anything. V-Man, talk to the people.
All right, Mr. Mindset, let me take a minute to get a little more specific on the legal dispute brewing between the family of the late soul legend Isaac Hayes and former President Donald Trump. The issue at hand involves Trump's use of the song Hold On, I'm Comin' at his campaign rallies. This iconic track, written by Isaac Hayes and David Porter and performed by Sam and Dave, has been played at least 134 times at Trump's political events from 2022 to 2024. The problem? The Trump campaign has allegedly used the song without the necessary permissions or licensing agreements. Yeah, Trump is stepping all over the singer they called Black Moses' copyright. On August 10th, which also marked the 16th anniversary of Isaac Hayes' passing, his son, Isaac Hayes III, took a strong stance against the unauthorized use of his father's work. He issued a copyright infringement notice through their attorney, James Walker, demanding the Trump campaign pay $3 million in licensing fees. Hayes III emphasized that this sum is in fact a significant discount given the number of times the song has been used. Additionally, the Hayes family is considering legal action that could include 134 counts of copyright infringement, potentially seeking damages of up to $150,000 per use of the song. The notice also demands that the Trump campaign cease using Hold On, I'm Comin', remove all related videos, and issue a public disclaimer about the unauthorized use. Isaac Hayes III made it clear that this situation goes beyond just music rights. In a statement on Instagram, he criticized Trump for what he called a lack of integrity and class, referencing both the unauthorized use of the song and broader issues related to Trump's public behavior. This situation is not isolated. Over the years, several artists like the Village People, recently Celine Dion, plus the estates of Prince, Tom Petty, and Sinead O'Connor have taken similar stands against the former president's use of their music at political events. The growing list of objections is putting significant pressure on the Trump campaign to reconsider its choice of rally soundtracks. Man, if only it was like YouTube where they could give him 3 strikes for copyright and delete his account. Back to you, bro.
Yeah, man. Dude probably needs his channel deleted if it was possible, you know what I mean? You're not really thinking, man. They're not making good decisions. This doesn't help the campaign in any kind of way to have your stuff put out there like that you're actually using somebody else's song without even talking to people, let alone getting permission. You're just going to use it, and they ain't going to find out. You know how you talk about all them people that's coming to your rallies? How you going to hide it from the world that you're using somebody's song when they see it on CNN and MSNBC and Fox or whatever and stuff like that. This was just not a smart move at all. Like I said, I struggle every day trying to pick the right songs or edit the videos in a way where I don't get myself caught up in copyright, man. What you thought Shaft was going to do? What you thought Isaac Hayes was going to do? Isaac Hayes and your boy Dave Porter, they wrote that song together, and they got the rights to that song. And I think those other guys are dead and gone on and whatnot. But Isaac Hayes has an estate. He has a family. And they're not just going to let you use their song, their father's song, their relative's song, and you gain, because, you know, Trump's going to gain from using that type of stuff. That's like a slogan, hold on, I'm coming, and stuff like that. They're not going to just let you use that stuff and have nothing to say about it. This wasn't a wise decision at all, man. And I don't want to bash Trump or anything like that. You know, I'm not putting my opinion on who I'm voting for or anything like that. This is just business, man. This is straight up business. Don't hate on me because I'm reporting the facts. This is business, man. And you're supposed to be a businessman, and you got professionals behind you, and none of them was smart enough to know that. And then he's got the Celine Dion, that Titanic song he used the other day and stuff like that. How you think you just gonna put these people's songs? Man, you ain't thinking. I don't want to bash Trump. I want to bash Trump for some of the stupid stuff he said, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about the rights of songwriters and musicians and performers and stuff like that. And we have to be careful. Now, we got to be using our thinking when you're using somebody else's material that they work real hard for. I do it, but I do it where it does not affect my videos or what I'm trying to do on this channel and stuff like that. I try to do it the legal way, whatever way I can to keep from being. And there have been times in the beginning where I might have to re-edit a video because of some copyright. You know what I'm saying? This is on YouTube. Man, YouTube is kind of like, compared to the big stage that he's putting those songs on, YouTube is just a small forum compared to the world stage. You know, you're up there on CNN and Fox and hold on, I'm coming. And my man Isaac Hayes says, hold on, wait a minute. We need to get a little bit of that, a little bit of that payback. And they're going to get it. I mean, you know, you're going to have to settle this because you ain't going to take this to court. If you go to court, as soon as you walk into court, the judge going to be like, hey, you lost, get out of here. What's your defense? There is absolutely no defense. There's nothing you can say based on the videos I've seen of the use of other people's song. And now that I know he had no copyright permission, what is your argument? Except you got to settle. And these people, the Hayes estate and family, are talking about give us $3 million. I mean, Trump used the song over 130-something times. And that's just the Hayes. What about the other people? There's even people that V-Man didn't even mention in there. I think the Grants, there's a couple of other people that have a problem with Trump using their music and stuff like that. I mean, you just got to get a license. First of all, at this point in time, I think that Trump, they may turn around and say something like, okay, man, we'll pay you a certain amount so we can keep, you're not going to keep using the people's song. You already use it hundreds of times. And they basically wouldn't have given you permission even if you had asked them, let alone talking about paying them. They're not going to give you permission to use your song because they don't believe in what you're doing and they don't believe in you. They don't think you have integrity and all those things. So this is a lose-lose situation. The one thing I always wonder about Trump, what does he like so much about being in court cases? Court case after court case. If you want to be the president of the United States, man, at some point in time, you got to chill it out and move a little bit more to the middle because there are a lot of people that are looking at you thinking, bruh, something got to be wrong with you, man, if you don't see it, you know what I mean? But that's a whole different thing. You guys will all make that decision in November on who you're going to vote for. And I'm not here to sway you one way or the other, but I will tell you that he is dead wrong in this situation, and he will pay the price. And you got to be careful you don't end up paying more than $3 million. And knowing him, it's not going to come out of his pocket anyway. He's going to take it right from the, grifted right from the people that are just willing to do anything to support him. So if that was the case, it seemed like it would have just asked, hey, party, the RNC, give me a little bit of money so I can pay for the use of this song and so I can use this and pump up the base without ending up in a court battle and drawing negative attention. Well, that's the way it is, man. My man, Isaac Hayes, y'all remember him? He did the voice for Chef on that cartoon. What was that cartoon show called? Oh, South Park. He did the voice for South Park. And probably one of the most famous songs that most of y'all might know him about by is the theme from Shaft. You know what I mean? It's his birthday last week, recently. And been 16 years since he passed away. And I think his family deserves to be honored and respected by having their wishes honored. And Trump, y'all gonna pay them. That's all to it. So either way, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed the information. And that story is still developing, so we're gonna see more on it later on. And I appreciate you coming to Music Mindset Channel, and I will check you guys out next time. Thanks for always checking out the videos, and I hope you learned something. Give me some comment, give me your opinion. We're not gonna talk politics, but we're talking in the comments about what you think about this copyright infringement by Trump. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.